even with the humble taco, we can do so much to make it presented in an elegant, beautiful, delicious way. Hello, and welcome to your very own personal taco plating tutorial session. It's just you and me and a few delicious ingredients, and I'm going to help you to be able to present this dish in a very elegant and beautiful way. Now, presentation is a very underappreciated art in the realm of home cooks. Obviously, in restaurants, it can be a major part of the feel and ambiance that you get as you have your dish served to you. But there is also a benefit for when you're cooking something just for yourself or your family to pay attention to how it looks, because all of us eat first with our eyes. Just an image of food can begin a salivation reaction within the mouth, and when it's presented beautifully and with care, this can really enliven and excite the senses. So, tacos can be a somewhat problematic food when it comes to presentation, particularly if you want to imbue a bit of elegance into your dish. But there are still things that can be done to help elevate and really show off this wonderful and amazing and fairly simple food. So you'll notice today, first, that I've selected a black plate. The charcoal black color allows a high amount of contrast between the lighter elements that will take part in the tacos that we have. It really can add a fine air to everything you do. But the second trick I want to show you is this one. So, in creating your tacos, it can be a bit of a messy process, and all those little bits can fall out and be quite unruly. Well, when you prepare your tacos on a cutting board or on a different plate, then it can allow all of that not to mar the perfect cleanliness of your plate. So we'll be preparing the tacos on the board here and then transferring them over to the plate. That's trick number 1. So first, before we get into that, let me introduce you to the elements that I have available for us today. So you can see first, the heart of any taco is some sort of delicious protein, whether that be beans or meat. In this case, we have a nice, delicious kangaroo taco, specially imported from Australia. It's a very lean and delicious meat. But of course, you could have chicken, fish, beef, lamb, bean, lentil, mushroom. The options are endless. To go with that, we of course, well, maybe I'll just work my way through, even though these aren't in a very discernible order. Here we have fresh lime. Lime is used to accent and enhance the flavor of tacos. It also makes a beautiful and eye-catching piece on your plate, as does this red onion. You may find yourself cutting up onion for another meal, and even if you don't eat onion in your tacos, this can be beautiful on the plate to add a bit of color. Just love the purple in the onion. We've got our greens, an essential part of any taco. I like to use a mix of greens. You can see we've got a few different types of lettuce and greens in here. A beet green and lettuce really helps to diversify the flavors. And of course, the way it looks as well. Got a healthy dose of cilantro. If you can't tell, I'm a big fan. We've got some grape tomatoes. Can go red. I like to go with red if I'm not putting salsa on. If you are using salsa, it can be gorgeous to use a nice orange tomato. And then we've got a nice bit of shredded cheese, and of course, sour cream. So now that we know our elements, it's time to assemble our tacos. Now for our plate. When you're thinking about plating a meal, you obviously have practical considerations such as how much is everyone going to eat. But when you want to pay attention to the aesthetics, it can be important to choose a number based on a particular purpose. So for today, I'll be doing 2 tacos. It allows a large amount of blank space on the plate. When you allow more blank space on the plate, because it shows just more of a border around your food and can be very pleasing to the eye. So that's what we'll be doing today. Be making 2 tacos. Now, as I said, when we're making them here, not too concerned if things fall off. We can just set the messy board aside, pull out the clean part of the tacos, and put those onto the plate. So we'll start by putting our meat in. Obviously, the way you construct a taco is left to your own devices. Though I will show you, obviously, how I make these. Put our meat in the bottom. Still will clean this off a little so we have space to work on our. If I'm this messy already, it's step 1. Well, okay, so we've got that. Now we'll bring our cheese in. Just put some cheese on there. I always like to put my cheese right next to my meat. Okay. There we go. Cheese is in. Then got a little bit of lettuce, not the most. So we'll do a light little covering of lettuce. You see, we have little pieces falling around, and that's okay. Okay, so we've got that in. Now I like to next go for the tomatoes. It's quite convenient here that we just got our cutting board here as well. Some tomato for both. And so we pop some tomatoes in. You can see that adds a really nice amount of color. tomato. And then I like to put the cilantro on. And we'll finish off by garnishing with a bit of sour cream. I didn't mean to get that on there. Sometimes we might need to give the sour cream just a little stir. Just being quite and that's why it's good. You can make all sorts of little errors like that, and it doesn't ruin your final composition. Yes, it's much thicker than I was expecting. Put those. Okay, now just move a few of our things to the side. Bring our plate back. And I like to go. You can obviously place these a couple different ways. So we can kind of put this a little off center. And then just place this a bit like that. That's one option you could go for. You can also go more like this. Gives it a little bit of a Pac-Man vibe. You can place them just one on top of the other. See how that looks. This is the fun of plating, is that you can make the same meal with the same elements and plate it a different way every time. So I think today I'll go just like so. So here we can see we've got this open area right here, which is nice to obviously give us a nice amount of white space, as it's called in photography. But it looks nice if we grab just a couple leaves of cilantro, put those on, grab our lime, almost like it's the leaves of the lime, and if you want, you can add a sprinkling of just a couple pieces of onion. So you can go with this sort of arrangement. You can also line your onions up. When you introduce linear arrangements to your plate, can really add a touch of elegance. I really like the 3 elements here as well. Helps balance out. Then we have 5 total elements. 2 tacos, 3 garnishes. You can see it ends up looking quite nice. If you want to emphasize, maybe you think this is too much green, you could bring a tomato in instead. If the tomato won't stay, we can cut the tomato open in that sort of format. It's all up to you. You do have a lot to play with. You can see we have a beautiful canvas here with the plate. It really just comes to life. I think I'll keep the lime on there because I love lime on my tacos. So, of course, you'll want to then restore your plate to its pride of place. Move. Obviously, your other elements will remain in your kitchen, out of sight. And you are left with just a beautiful